Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my YouTube channel once again. Today we're going to do the review of the Sensei Ten from Steelseires. So let's get started. Right off the back, I have to say this, that I am very happy that Steelseires brought this mouse back from the dead. I used to have the original Sensei. I did like it, but there was one big problem that I had to face with that mouse. It was the chrome finish at the top, which is a glossy finish, was a little bit annoying. But once after almost about a week, I got used to it and was perfectly fine. But that was not my first Sensei mouse. The original mouse, it was not even a Sensei at the time, was the Zai. And I really liked that mouse because I didn't have to install the software, number one. And two, it had an LCD at the bottom of it that you can adjust it. Sensei did that as well. And the good thing about the Sensei as well, and I think about the Zai, that you can customize the LCD. But then again, I kind of see why Steelseires then brought the LCD back into this Sensei, is they wanted to add a little bit less weight to the mouse. Now, if they were out of that LCD screen, it would probably be a little bit more heavier. So they probably ditched that, and they're trying to make a little bit more lighter, which makes perfect sense. I understand. I'm not going to complain about that. I appreciate that they cut some unnecessary things that probably people don't use. Maybe it's rare, depends. But for me, I kind of like that feature, but at the same time, I really don't miss it. So moving on to the other issues that I have with this mouse. One of the issues I have with this mouse is the rubberized cable. I don't know why they use this rubberized cable, because at first it was a real pain in the butt. Because at first when I was playing my games, I was always hitting this. It was like this at a certain point. So at a certain time, I had to, before I go to bed, I would put a book there and then stretch out the cable. That way it can be that way it can flex straight, and then pretty much that will fix the issue there as well. The next issue we're going to talk about is the side grips. I really wish they could have maybe a different type of rubber, maybe like a different finish. That way it can provide a better grip. Because sometimes before I start playing a game, I really start having issues getting grip on it sometimes. It's not like compared to the Viper, and this is why I go back to the Viper, because at least the Razer Viper has this nice rubberized grip and also is built into the mouse. But really, once I put my hand on it, I'm ready to go, because I got good grip on my thumb and also on my two ring fingers there as well, which is great. But unfortunately, Steelseires doesn't provide me that, which that's a bummer for me. So let's talk about the sensor, and my God, the sensor on this mouse, it is great. Steelseires really knocked on the park with the sensor. So the sensor they're using is the new sensor that they came out with, and I'm glad they did it with this mouse first, and then probably future products that may come out with a gaming mouse using this sensor as well. So the name of this sensor is the True Move Pro. So the CPI and DPI are the same crap. CPI stands for counts per inch. DPI stands for dots per inch. So the range is from 50 CPI to 18K CPI, or increments of 50 CPI. Now the stage, you can go up to 5 stages. Usually I have always set to 1 to 2, and the RGB customization you only could do on the scroll wheel and on the Steelseires logo itself. You cannot do it over here, which the original says that you can, but you couldn't do it on this one. Now, the whole purpose of this LED is to tell you what DPI indicator. So stage 1 will blink once, stage 2 will blink twice, stage 3 will blink 3 times, stage 4 will blink 4 times, and stage 5 will blink 5 times. So pretty much you have your options right here. And of course it is compatible, well, of course it is going to be compatible with the Steelseires Engine 3 software, which you can customize it even further to set macros and set different profiles to accept those applications. And wherever application or game you launch and you have the buttons configured the way you want it, it's going to automatically set to that profile and you're ready to go, which is a nice thing. And of course I do like Steelseires Engine 3 software better than Razer because it's a lot more easier. That's just me. Now moving on to the left click and right click. The left click or right click uses a mechanical switch that is rated for 60 million clicks. The side buttons are great as well, not that much travel. And now I'm going to stay quiet and move my mic close to the Sensei, and we're going to do a quick click button test. So let's get started right there. Okay, so that's our test right there. Tell me how you guys like it. Let me know down in the comment section. Let's continue. I do love this mouse. Comfortable wise, I think I could palm better with this mouse than the, again, sorry to bring this up, saying that word again 3 times already. I think I could palm better with this mouse than the Razer Viper. Even though the Razer Viper and the Steelseires, lengthwise, they both add 126. So maybe the reason why I can palm better because it's a little bit more wider than this one. But then again, I can really get a grip with this mouse because the rubberized side grips. This one, it's gonna take me a little bit of time to get a good grip, and then I'm good to go. So honestly, for $69.99, if you a person who loves the Sensei, go with this mouse. It's gonna bring you back good memories, and you're gonna love it. But for somebody who says, you know what, should I get the Sensei 10, even though it costs $69.99, for another $10 or $20 more, you can get the Viper wireless. I do want to conclude one more thing. I almost forgot about it. I was going to end the video, but lucky enough, I remember it. I really wish they can use PTFE feet. Now, the original Sensei did have that, but the MOG version went with, I think, with the white feet or PTL feet at the time. But I really wish they can bring at least, you know, you're going to charge me $69.99. Please put better feet, please. Like, it will be great. I think there will be third party will sell PTF feet that will be compatible for this, but it's really tough because I've been going back and forth with this mouse, back and forth with these two mouses, excuse me. And sometimes I really do like this mouse better because 1, I get better grip, 2, it's lighter, 3, it's wireless. And the hardest part is that I like these switches. Damn, this is a really tough choice. I really don't know what to do over here, but I just feel confident with this mouse. But at the same time, it's like I go back with this baby, and then I'm kind of set. And plus, it uses PTFE feet. And also, I forgot to say this. This one you cannot adjust no lift off distance, which this one you can. Even though with the wired Viper version, you still can adjust lift off distance, because I like to adjust that as well. That is it for this video. Any questions, please answer those questions down in the comment section. Sorry I stuttered there for a bit. Until then, guys, please be safe out there. I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.